Hi. Congratulations, you're one of the lucky few who gets to see this whole video in its entirety, because every day this video is going to get shorter by a pre-planned amount. The people who watch this video in the coming days will watch a completely different video than the one you're watching right now. I've cut the video up into different sized sections that I'll remove each day at 10 a.m. So, if you're watching this video after its 7th day of release, I'm sorry, but this is all you're ever going to see. The length of this video is now the length it will be always. It's not going to get any longer, and it's not going to get any shorter. So, sorry. The rest of the video is just gone. It was good while it lasted, but it won't be coming back, and unfortunately you're just going to have to guess what was in those other days. I am sorry if you weren't able to catch this video before that, but just know you'll have a lot more to look forward to in the future, and we can't see everything. This video should serve as a reminder that not everything lasts forever, but there's always going to be something else happening right around the corner, so go see what that thing is. Besides, you probably didn't even miss out on much. Now, if you're still watching this and it hasn't been 7 days yet, that means there is still some or even all of the video left. But to actually fulfill the spirit of this video, I would like to request that none of the comments discuss anything specific that is talked about in this video. You can still do it if you want, but I'll delete any comments that are specific to any section on the day that section comes out. So, it's up to you. You could also try and mislead people and comment random things about things that definitely didn't happen later in this video. Or maybe they did. Who knows? But I bet you're all wondering, why am I doing this? Well, I think the answer is kind of easy. For fun, why else? Okay, in all seriousness though, an idea like this has been in my mind for a while. Just having a video with the timer on it that you will need to have watched on the first day to get the whole video is something that I find absolutely fascinating. One of my favorite projects that has ever been done on YouTube was Unus Annus, which for those who aren't aware was a 1-year project where Markiplier and Ethan uploaded daily, but after that year the channel was just deleted. And things like that have always fascinated me, these short-term events on YouTube that you really can't see after they're gone. In fact, I might be talking about that more in this video, but you might not know that if you're watching this after the first day. One of my favorite subgenres on YouTube is people using the platform for things it was never intended for and molding it in ways YouTube never imagined possible. I love that stuff, and I also want to make my mark there too. YouTube's edit feature, for example, is what I'm going to be using to do this. In it, you can cut out parts of the video after they've been uploaded to YouTube. This feature is intended to be used on sections of videos that are underperforming and significantly dragging down performance, or if you accidentally used some copyrighted music or footage in your video. You can use the edit tool to chop those sections out, but that's about it. There are a few other uses for this, but those were the main ones YouTube intended when adding it. Although, there isn't exactly an undo button, so sorry about that. Okay, but there is actually another reason why I'm doing this. You see, I'm a bit of an analytics nerd, but I think in a different way than anyone else who makes YouTube videos. You see, I do actually just make YouTube videos for the fun of it and because I love it. But I will admit I also am addicted to that analytics tab. But not necessarily because I like to see big number go up like a lot of other YouTubers. You have to remember, I used to work for a channel where 300,000 views was considered underperforming, so it really isn't for that. I am here purely for the fun of it. But I'm also here because I just really like nerding out over analytics. I like to see what parts of the videos y'all liked, I like to see what made you click on the video, and I like to see what other videos y'all are watching too. YouTube gives you a stupid amount of data, and I am just such a big nerd that I love staring at that data. Ironically, that has definitely helped with my YouTube journey. It helps me understand what makes a good YouTube video, but it also served as an extra motivation to post on YouTube, as I wanted more data to come through in the analytics tab. And I just really want to see what the analytics are going to look like when you chop so much of the video out, because I think that's pretty interesting and I'm just curious. I have seen other videos that say the watch time gets compressed when you do it, but there is a chance that YouTube fixed that after those videos came out, so I guess we'll see. I know that's probably the nerdiest thing you've ever heard, but we all have our hobbies. Also, here is my cat. Isn't she adorable? Her name is Delilah and she is amazing. Look at that, isn't she cute? Mwah. Okay. I love making YouTube videos so much. This has been a dream come true how quickly this channel has grown, and I really would like to thank everyone who has been an avid viewer of this channel so far. I'm actually dedicating the first 2 days of this video specifically to y'all. That's why if you're watching this in the first 2 days, the thumbnail looks a little unappealing. I have a completely different title and thumbnail for this video that I'm going to swap out after day 2 that'll probably get it some more views. But these first 2 sections that I'll be removing are just for you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are amazing, and I really am looking forward to showing you all the rest of the stuff I have planned for this project. You're also helping to make this possible just by watching these silly videos. That's because I've already almost reached a point where I can consider bringing on other people to this project to help me out. So thank you, truly. Now, all the other cuts I've tried to keep relatively hidden, but for this one, I'll just tell you, everything after this sentence minus the outro is getting cut on day one. And that's because the truth is, I want to give all of you a heads up on the future of this channel. I'm going to try scaling up pretty quickly because I want to do a lot in the relatively short amount of time that this project has left. This video is one of at least 4 that I have planned throughout this project that I'd say fall into the category of silly person tries to break YouTube using features intended for an entirely different purpose. And I'd say each project gets progressively more ambitious, but the truth is, I genuinely think that I have the ability to completely break YouTube's algorithm. I don't just mean because they're going to be good videos, I mean because some of the metrics are going to be very stupid. Anyways, that's the update. I can't really say much more without spoiling it for you, so you'll just have to watch. But as a teaser, the next one I'm calling Project K, and you'll understand when you watch the video. Alright, now back to the section that everyone is going to be able to see. I hope you enjoyed whatever was left of this video on the day you watched. Be sure to subscribe for daily uploads, and I will see you tomorrow! You should comment what the length of the video is while you're watching. That'll
Need the 5 plus.